I find it hard, I've been saying this for years, to even volunteer in places with all of my skill sets and diplomas that I'm still expected to sometimes repay student loans. I don't know, I don't hear about it anymore. But that's still a society where you're supposed to. You know what I realize are patterns in work industries? Yeah, it's a challenging day for me today, and I find that I always change my priorities to do more vlogs to talk about my interactions with the people primates species that I share DNA with, and it's a form of therapy. It keeps me sane, and then say, well, why are you doing this? Well, in case I have a chance to experience some of the joys in my life, like, you know, a place to cook food for myself that I enjoy, uh, you know, uh, romantic relationship, badminton, other sports like volleyball I haven't played for a long time. Watching new superhero movies I might enjoy. Good philosophical conversations. Used to be I'd get a pain on each side of my head here, back here. Oh, in my head that pushed outwards in good philosophical conversations. Started noticing this in college. And it was mostly related to Gaia theory, for example, how the Earth is a superorganism, everything's interconnected. It would stimulate me in a way that I missed that pain. It was a pain worth having, but the pain that I have now at the hands of the people primates behaviors that really, they don't need to keep proving my theory on HSD right. I want someone someday to prove it wrong. Anyways, work industries. Why is it that pretty much there isn't any industry now that isn't like this? That instead of having real helpers, and if they're real helpers, they know what types of projects to work on as helpers, if they're real helpers. And if they're passionate about it, again, they will do as much volunteer work as paid work for this, as long as, they don't go bankrupt where, they're living under a bridge or in a van. So how come these people can't find any place to self-actualize and help others self-actualize, while there's more and more people who are given salaries in these helper or important community roles, and it's okay if they just sell the illusion that they're helpers? And they kind of know it, and sometimes they might have conversations with their close friends or family, and they'll say, hey, it's a salary, money keeps coming in. You're not doing any worse than anybody else or whatever. So when we've come to this stage, when every work industry is like this, and I tell you, there's many people that would agree on the internet that some people are evil, or you could define it as, ego-centered, let's say. And yet they have so many followers, which again is explained by my theory on HSD. And how, let's say what the people would agree, let's say Trump is bad for these reasons. But the same reasons they would admit in somebody else, but they wouldn't see that person as bad. It's because where are the good guys? Well, they're not in roles where they get paid anything, or even consistent regular volunteers as the helpers that they crave to be, for their own sanity. So it's kind of crazy. So work industries, I'm repeating. This one is related to, I'm an Homo sapien. So I will only receive a paycheck or even work as a volunteer if I know for certain that it is the right kind of services that I'm delivering. You can give me whatever title you want, but if I'm not helping in the way that I know is the right way, which I can explain in front of a group of people that are in charge of whatever that culture is, or community, and they don't let me do it, then yes, again, where's the elusive Homo sapien? Where is the proof that my theory is wrong? Please provide proof that my theory is wrong. I get almost no views. So it's not like people would say, that guy's smart and look at all the followers, and that guy's evil, look at all the followers. Explain to me that my vlogs get pretty much 1 or 2 views, or maybe up to 10 if I share it many places, and it doesn't make sense that there would be only 10, especially when you see that people might have liked it, or how many people are in that group. Explain this to me, and then say it's in my head, it's my own imagination for feeling alone as the unique individual that I am on this beautiful third planet orbiting the sun during the Anthropocene, caused by the species that I share DNA with, where the evidence is everywhere and it accelerates. And I want to work on mitigation ventures so that people who choose to not be alone and therefore become baby factories, so that I can work on projects that their own kids actually have less hardships. They will have incredible hardships. I just want to use my care and concern for others to work on hardships, mitigation ventures where it will be less, and I'm not allowed. And my views on YouTube are so low, it's amazing for somebody saying unique things that reflects reality.